The Basement Politics Midday Report. I'm your host, Freddie Vasquez. Happy Saturday. Had to take a break yesterday. Current temperature is 23 degrees. Nice and clear out there, nice and sunny, but cold. Hope everyone's having a happy Saturday. Well, my Saturday was okay, was not too bad. I was relaxing until I get some news. They're threatening to sue me. They're threatening to sue Freddie Vasquez. Well, not just me and my wife. Apparently after the podcast I did on Thursday, people were upset. Some more prank phone calls were going out, and I received notice of a potential lawsuit. You want to sue me and my wife? My wife started crying. Yeah, my wife was in tears. She was upset. She was scared. She's like, why are they doing this to me? Why are they harassing me? Why are they prank calling my office, our business? And this all has to do with certain individuals who I've been speaking about and mentioning. And this is what happens every time, and I've mentioned this before, after certain podcasts, I get things like this. I spoke about the YIDA. The following day, I got a letter from the building department. This was in September. However, the letter was dated back from June, and it was now requiring some new things after I had made revisions on the plans and submitted them. And now they're sending me a letter that was dated in June, in September, saying I need to do all these other things. What? And why did I get the letter in June? And why am I getting the letter after I do a podcast on the YIDA? Jamie McGill does not like me. In fact, I was at an event in Wilson Terrero's house. Beautiful backyard, by the way. I like the way you have that little dip thing there with the the fire. Nice, beautiful. And apparently I tagged the YIDA, and Vinny did not like, or his wife did not like it. She sent him a text showing where I had tagged her. She circled it. So, you tagging my wife? I didn't know that was your wife. And now I'm going to come a bit harder because you made my wife cry. You guys made my wife cry. And you've been harassing my wife and my business for a while now with the prank phone calls being rude. Now, I recently had my plans returned to me from my architect with the revisions, the latest revisions as told to us by planning examiner. Forgot what the guy's name is. The guy that was stuttering when I went to the building department. He doesn't normally stutter, but he was stuttering that day. I got to get his name. Michael Rappy. Michael Rappy. So these are the final, hopefully, revisions. I'm going to get them from the print shop. I sent them over to the print shop to get the full-size plans printed up, and I'm going to send it over to the building department by next week. Okay? Now, if these plans are not approved, and if I cannot get my certificate of occupancy after this third time, I'm going to close up my business because I don't need the business. I'm going to have to tell the parents, I'm sorry, parents and children of Yonkers who relied on our services, who were hoping that we can fully open up because the prices that we were asking for were affordable. The service we provided to them was amazing. And we're going to have to say, I'm sorry. And we're going to have to say to the people that we were employing or we're going to employ once were operating fully, we cannot hire you. I apologize. And then I'm going to spend that time to fully expose each and every one of you. Trust me, there are things that I don't put out because I try to keep it to politics and what matters in terms of our political system. But if you are going to harass me in that manner, then I'll simply close up shop and I will come for you. And trust me, there's a lot of stuff there that the people of Yonkers would love to know. Trust me, Yonkers, you will love this. I will expose these people for who they really are, even more so. And that's a promise. Because I promise you that there is things there that they're not going to want you to see. I promise you that. I promise you that. And then I will start to contact the Inspector General's office, the Attorney General's office in the state of New York, the Attorney General, the Southern District of Southern District of New York, Mimi Rocha's office, and I will continually harass them until they come down here and find out why is it that small business owners like myself have problems like this. This is harassment. My lawyer will be issuing notices, cease and desist notices to certain individuals to stop the harassment. Because it has become a pattern. Every time I do a podcast about certain individuals, the next day, this is what happens. And it's a pattern now. And it's the same individuals that I speak about them. So we can go to war if you guys want. I don't have anything to hide, but you guys do. You have a lot to hide. And you've been trying to hide it now for a while. But guess what? Freddie's going to expose it all. So this time around, when I submit my permits next week, I don't want any issues because I've done everything you asked for. I've done everything you asked for on those plans. I should not have any issues when I submit them because if I do, I'm not going to get them revised. I'm just going to close up shop. I'm going to let my attorney do what he needs to do. And then I'm going to do what I need to do here on the podcast show. And I will start to put out the information that you don't want to be out. And there are going to be some people headed to the divorce court. It's going to be a whole lot of problems for you. And again, I will contact all the authorities that I need to, write them letters, make phone calls, show them everything that I've discovered. And I'm not the only one. You think I'm not the only one? Trust me. I got a team of people. I got an army of people now that are tired of this here in Yonkers. And they're going to be on my side. And they're ready for these letters to go out. And they will support me. And we will dig deep and we will expose it all. So to you, gentlemen and ladies who are giving Freddie Vasquez and his wife a hard time at their business, I suggest you stop. I'm going to submit the plans for the third time, and I hope that they get approved. After this time, I'm not doing it again. I'm just going to focus my energy on putting everything out there on you guys, each and every one of you. There's a whole lot. Trust me. Yonkers, we'll see what happens. I'm not playing, and I'm not scared. And your attorneys and threats of lawsuits is not going to scare me. I have everything documented. Oh, I forgot to bring my recorder. I have this little recorder. It looks like a USB thing. But it has a lot of great audio on it. So again, I'm going to expose you. And at the very least, embarrass you. You decide how you want it. Again, I will be submitting my new plans next week according to what Michael Rappi said. I'm trying to abide by what you guys want. So I'm going to do everything you said, which have we done. We're going to resubmit the plans, and I better have no issues. I'm going to dissect all your lives. Trust me. I don't care what department you work for. Building department, city council, planning board. We're going to dissect it all right here in Basement Politics. You decide how you want to go.
Fatality. Freddie wins. Fatality. Freddie wins. Fatality.
I'm going to dissect your financials and expose who was it that stole the car from Curry Chevy. We have people in our government who are stealing vehicles. Yes, stealing cars. Play with me if you want.